Jai Guru. Question. Why is Guru Purnima so important? Answer. It is a special day for honouring the Gurus who selflessly guide seekers and light the path to self-realisation. On this day, we give thanks to the Gurus for inspiring the devotee to aspire to the highest goal. On this auspicious day, we receive divine blessings that help us renew our determination. Question. When I read I Am That, Nisargadatta did not talk about devotion. It was all about knowledge. Nisargadatta wasn't devotional, was he? But his disciple Ramakant Maharaj talks about it a lot. I want the knowledge, but I'm not interested in devotion. Answer. The book I Am That was written primarily for Westerners. With that in mind, Maurice Friedman omitted the subject of devotion from this book so as not to alienate Western readers. To say that Nisargadatta Maharaj was not devotional is completely untrue. You only have to look at his earlier books to see this, or observe footage of him doing puja to his master, Shri Rameshwar, and singing the bhajans 4 times a day. Nisargadatta said many times that without his master, Shri Rameshwar, self-realisation would not have occurred. Many followers of Nisargadatta Maharaj have only read I Am That, and yet Nisargadatta himself later on stated that as his understanding evolved, what was conveyed in I Am That was not the final truth. There were also very few references in I Am That to the Inchgiri Navnath Sampradaya, the great lineage which he was part of. This lineage is a very humble lineage where respect and devotion to one's master is highly revered, along with the recognition that without the master, self-realisation would not have taken place. The spontaneous gratitude for the Guru or master is a central thread that runs through the whole lineage. Question. How do I develop devotion? Devotion is something alien to the West. Answer. It is your idea of devotion that is false. What is devotion? Devotion is acceptance of reality, your reality. When the knowledge has been absorbed and the illusory concepts removed, then reality emerges. When reality is accepted totally and completely as that which you are, that is the meaning of devotion. It is non-dual, not you worshipping something or someone external. There is nothing external. Everything is within you. Question. Has anyone ever asked this question to Maharaj? Because the Nam mantra of the lineage is not a proper name like Shiva, Ram, Durga or Datta, for example, as for many other saints doing Namasmaran. It being understood that Nam is Nirguna but can also be referred to as Saguna for those just starting out. Mine is just a curiosity. In the end, the name comes directly from him as recognition. But then these are all concepts. And where there is concepts, there is duality and separation. Answer. Maharaj talked about the difference between the Nam and other mantras like Ram, Shiva, etc. several times. The The fact is, the sacred Nam vibration is our source, the source, and Maharaj has gone as far as to say that the Nam mantra is the only mantra that will return you to your original nature. And remember the story about Bausaheb Maharaj. When he was cremated, all that was heard was the Nam arising from his bones. There are many mantras around, but the sacred Nama mantra works because it is that which we are, and each and every hammering or recitation brings us closer to the source, as it erases all the layers of illusion and concepts. Question. I am trying to keep up the practice and meditate 2 hours a day. But then the problems come along. People dump things on me, difficulties at work, and then I feel as if I am back to square one. I don't think I'm strong enough to overcome all these. Answer. Who is saying this? Do not be a slave of your mind, listening and reacting to everything and everyone around you. You're not a slave, you're a master. It is up to you whether you carry on listening to all the illusory thoughts and people, or instead use discernment and separate out illusion from reality. Train yourself not to give your attention to these problems and difficulties. Use discrimination actively. Anchor yourself in reality, in selfless self. You may not be able to control what comes your way, but you have total control of how you will respond. Will you let this or that illusion sting you, drag you into the ditch, or will you remain as the witness and not be touched? Accept your reality, stay with reality, and with courage and determination refuse to leave your centre. You have the power. Convince yourself of that and stay with the truth that you are. Keep reminding yourself when old habits and patterns appear that there is nothing except selfless self, and you are that. Question. I have been devoted to the practice now for 2 years. I have sacrificed a lot of time and family life for meditation, and still there is no end result. Sometimes I doubt that what I desire most in life, self-realization, is going to happen. Answer. You're looking at the goal of self-realization as a personal investment. It should not be seen in this way. The ego is still very much there. And likewise, there should not be any desires left. Your outlook or perspective is ego-centered. You want to see results on your terms. Self-realization means liberation from that small I that believes it is sacrificing, desiring, and grasping. Who wants liberation? You know that time is a concept, so why are you counting the years? 2 years is nothing in the context of a lifetime lived as the pseudo-self. You cannot keep one foot in illusion and one in reality. Self-surrender by abandoning all illusion, hopes and wishes. Continue the practice without expectations, time limits, desires. Remove these barriers. Be humble and be patient. Jai Guru.